Matthew here with EvilAnn Media. I got Stacy, Casey, and the jury. All new topics. Stay with us. Here we are. Yes, we are back. Actually, it's been a couple weeks. We are back. How's everybody doing?
I've been okay.
I've been mourning.
Everybody just
I've been
She's the
crying.
only one that answered.
I've been crying. I've been mourning. I've been having fun.
I was waiting for my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. It's your turn now.
Yeah, okay.
It's your turn.
Can I talk now, please?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyhow, Matt, how you
Take a
doing?
number.
Fuck.
Damn. Dude,
So,
she's taking over the show.
been doing great. Yeah, a lot of work. So that's kind of
You do kind of want to hear from me because you kind of disappeared on us, and
Yeah.
you're back.
Well,
We
yes,
did-
yes, we missed you.
I've
We
been,
did.
I've been picking up a lot of extra shifts at the hospital. So
Did you say picking up a lot of extra shit?
Yeah, you can
At the
call it
hospital?
shit sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
Glad to be back.
Job.
Glad to be on the show. We've got a lot of good topics to talk about today. A lot of actual good points that I think will help a lot of people out there.
I'm glad to have you back. And right now, the very first topic we're going to go through is from a Dixie 127.
Did you say Dixie? As in like Win Dixie Dog?
We'll try number 2. Okay, no, Dixie 127. Sorry about that. She wants to know the differences between our childhood and now. What we noticed was different between childhood and now. We'll go ahead and let Casey answer first, since he hasn't been here for a while.
I think the biggest difference between my childhood and now would be gasoline, because back in my childhood I remember like 78 cents,
So
and
you
we're like
drove when you were a child?
not necessarily drove, but I remember the gas prices. You know,
Because
78 cents.
you kind of
they were
just stood
78
up
cents a
when
gallon.
your dad was pumping gas. You guys like, wow, that's 78
Did you
cents.
say
Like, yeah,
pumping
you
ass?
know?
Wow.
But seriously, do you remember?
I remember $1.19.
$1.19.
That's
Okay,
what I remember.
was like-
I remember.
that was like 3 years ago.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's when I started paying attention.
To gas, because
I
you don't
started-
drive.
Yeah, I
No,
don't
we
When
drive.
did you start
we
paying
were
attention?
a
Okay.
pretty
Exactly.
tight family with our money, because we were real poor actually, and gas was actually a big role in our lives, because driving back and forth from Dilley all the way to San Antonio was a big drive, and if gas went up, well, we couldn't work at the big SeaWorld.
Well, yeah, okay. So that's the biggest change from a childhood to now that you see was just gas?
No, that was just a fun fact about how gas used to be,
Cheap.
20 years ago. It was a lot cheaper than what it is now.
You were still swimming back 20
Yeah,
years ago, weren't you?
it sure was, swimming all the way from San Antonio to Dilley.
Wait a minute, you're not Mexican. You're swimming anywhere.
the Rio Grande.
Yeah.
Let's go along with the jury here, because I know you're probably about the same era I was, so
I would
pretty
say,
easy to hear what you say.
them little boxes, them big, huge black boxes on the back of TVs.
No.
What are those?
I
never seen
know.
those. I've never seen a box.
Technology. It's my turn. Shut the French toast up. Anyhow, I want to say, you look, when we grew up, we had Pong, we had Commodore 64, we had an Atari. Now these kids have PlayStations, 1, 2, 3, 4,
No fucking
Xboxes,
shit.
and they have
Kids, I have one.
TVs that are half-inch thick.
Put it
We
on
had a
your
TV that was like 24 inches thick with a big black
Wait a
box
minute, no,
on
because
it.
I remember when I was a kid, I don't want to go skip anyone's turn, but when you're talking about the TVs, we had the big console TVs that
Yeah.
were made out of solid wood, and it had like 3 or 4 people to move those.
I know. And
Oh,
hey,
we
hey,
have
son,
one.
can you
An
go
antique.
change
I
the?
have one.
We have an antique.
Hey,
yeah.
son, can
Not
you
to
go
mention 3
change
or
the
4
channel,
people to
please?
crank the thing on the
Yeah.
back
Yeah,
of it,
that,
right?
we
that,
were the
that's, your,
remote.
that's your remote. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over the remote, yeah. I
Well,
remember
yeah,
that.
technology has changed so much from when we grew up with televisions, now
Agreed.
cell phones, video games. Come on, Pong.
Cell phones.
Doop.
Well, yeah, cell phones came towards
Doop.
what, mid 80s, late 80s?
It went from beeper to phone.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
beepers.
I think
Well,
cell
no, I
phones
think
were like
they actually
early
had the same
90s.
phone.
weren't
We
they?
have cell
Early
phones,
90s?
but the rich
No, there
people
was an
have.
80s cell phone.
The-
It was
the
big
big
brick
one,
phone,
yeah,
but-
the big-
Oh
Yeah,
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 but
they
you
went-
needed
yeah.
a,
Hello?
whole person.
Yeah,
to hold
yeah.
it.
Then it went down to
exactly.
these little things like this. It's hello.
Buttons.
Now it's back to.
And then we have
Hello?
Galaxy S5.
Big old screen.
But yeah, technology has changed and advanced so much from the time that I was growing up till now.
Agreed.
MRI
so.
machines, the big tube like this. Now you can
So
just
much
slide it
technology.
right in and be done.
Yeah,
Excellent.
very true.
That's what she
Agreed.
said.
Technology is actually a very bad thing now, but
Well,
that's
I
a
don't know if
different-
it's-
that's a different topic.
Well, I agree it's bad, but I mean, the society depends on it now.
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
I mean,
Let's
look
go
at
back
the
to
stupid thing I have on.
let's go back to the 70s where you didn't have cell
I think
phones.
the 70s was the greatest era. I wish I could, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
so, what about you?
We can't take naps.
in school.
That's it?
Yeah.
That was first grade.
That was the first thing. Well, not even first grade. That was only kinder for me.
They gave us naps all the way to
Yeah,
high
but
school.
Kinder wasn't even that far away from you.
Was it like 2 months
Okay,
ago?
What do you mean? What do you mean it wasn't that far away from me?
Okay, maybe it was
Jesus.
like 20, 19, 18, 17. Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't
you're
reveal
gonna think
her
about that.
age.
What else?
Anyways. No, I do agree on the whole phone thing. When I got a phone, I was in the 7th grade.
What?
And it was that little crappy blue Kyocera flip phone.
Dude, that was
weird...
like last year.
You said.
No, it's not last year.
Wait a minute. You said you got a cell phone in the 7th grade?
Only because I rose up the house
You
phone
rose
bill.
up?
What did you rise up?
The house phone bill was like $300, $400, and they
Stop
chose.
talking to your
Who'd you call?
boyfriends.
I had a lot of friends to call.
Guys?
And,
Wait a minute.
No,
Back in,
guys and girls.
There had to be early
We would-
9.
we would-
Wait a minute. When were you born?
Don't even
say that.
reveal
Don't
it.
say that. Don't say
You
that. My
rule
bad.
number 1 you just broke. You
I
never
just said,
ask
babe,
a
I just
woman
said
her age.
But it has to.
You ask her
understand
if
that
she's old enough.
the phone service. You said that you ran up the bill. Were you calling 1-900 numbers or what?
No, I was just on the phone all the time, all night. Stayed up till 5 o'clock in the morning to stay on the phone,
Ouch.
3-way calling, and then
Oh,
that
yeah.
person
You
did
3-ways, that
three-ways
person
again.
3-way calls, and that person
Oh.
3-way calls, and then
We
if
already
one
went over
person disconnects, then you lost a whole chain of
Do
people.
y'all
You
remember
gotta call them all back.
I agree.
Yeah.
Speaking of phones, do you remember the phones you had to crank the numbers? They
We
rolled
had
back?
one. We had one.
Rotaries.
We
Rotary
had one
phones.
with a really super long cord too, because
Yeah.
20
yeah.
footer, right?
It was
Super
big.
long
It
door.
was
Go
a
from the
big-
I don't
kitchen to
think
the
anybody ever
restroom.
really knew. It just stretched.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I liked it too.
How
It was
about you,
old.
Matt?
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking about this. I think for me, it was just society and time. You know, I knew that when I was younger, I rode my bike till dark. You know, there was no
The
there was
porch
no,
light come on, you
there was
come
no,
home.
Yeah, there was no
You
cell
drunk water
phones.
from-
There was no beepers. There was, you know, you kind of just ran around and played.
Yeah.
And you can't do that
Right.
now because you look on the news and
Kids
kids
don't
get
play.
kidnapped. They
Kids
get,
don't play
you know.
now.
Kids, babies are having babies.
I mean, I grew up in Amarillo, Texas, and I knew that. I mean, I don't know. I've been everywhere. I was everywhere on my bike.
Yeah.
You know, all day. Well, like I said,
You
it's
want
not
to know
hit-
something interesting? My elementary school is going under construction right now, and they got rid of the playground.
What the hell they do
Are
that
they gonna
for?
build a new one?
They got rid of the playground.
But they
They
bought computers.
no, they've been upgrading their computer
They
systems
bought
for a while.
PlayStations.
But no, they actually build more. They built more buildings and portables and stuff for classrooms. They got rid of the playground
Why would they?
because the
the
kids
amount of
shouldn't
kids.
be outside for the sun because of the sun or whatever, and they're gonna let them play in the gym or whatnot.
Play in the gym.
That's what's
There
scary.
goes their
Wow.
vitamin
They
D.
can't go outside
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah, that is. Yep, exactly. And they have
Wow.
that crappy ass 2% milk.
Chocolate.
Yeah, what-
They do now, don't they? Is
Whatever
it
happened
Yeah,
to
it's
whole
2%.
milk, you know?
They don't
don't
provide
serve
whole
whole
milk
milk.
anymore.
No.
They
And-
don't.
and
It's
you know,
skim
also,
milk.
that-
skim
Or
milk.
chocolate.
They don't even get
It's
pizza
chocolate
anymore
or
at school.
strawberry. No, they
What?
do. They do.
They do?
Yeah, they do. We have all kinds of pizza, and they're always
thought that-
changing up the fucking pizza. They don't have one type of pizza.
I thought the
They just-
pizza in high school and junior was really cool.
It
It was a
was
square
just
pizza.
square
It was
pizza.
good.
Yeah, it was fucking
It was that
awesome,
thick.
right?
We
Clever.
have the square pizzas. We have the little round ones that come in a Red Baron
Yeah,
box. We have the little round ones that are the little Caesar ones that come in a bag.
Little
There's-
Caesar.
Yeah, little. It says it's Little Caesar.
Do
When
they
I- when I
start
was in-
building
There's a lot of
restaurants inside
schools
school?
nowadays that
Yeah.
are more
Yes.
worried about
We
diet
had
than
Papa
actual
John's at Fox
exercise.
Tech.
You know?
What?
Papa John's at Fox Tech. Stevens High School has like what 2-3 different restaurants or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
do they pay? Do they get like a? I wonder if they
I
get like a
have-
discount for high school kids.
I don't know.
Like,
No,
Our high school, we had open campus.
you
We
can't just
left
go in
to
there and
go
buy
eat.
like an $8. Well, it's like a $16 pizza.
No,
It
they,
goes-
they limit like the options of.
You can have
Wow.
pepperoni and cheese.
It's kind of like at the AT&T
Or-
Center. You
well,
can
okay.
order everything from Pizza Hut. Yeah. Okay.
I've
So
never- I've been there, but I've never ordered any food there. Just beer.
I
It's
think
expensive.
Matt's been to Pizza Hut quite a few times.
You don't even
That
talk about
shows.
it. We had pizza Hut just yesterday or the day before.
I
Right?
love pizza.
Wow. Yeah. So well,
Me
I
too.
guess that's our thoughts on that. I
Yeah.
guess.
And well, thank you,
And
Dixie,
pizza.
for sending it in.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
was
forgot because you made me
really
throw a
good
card
topic.
over there.
Thank you, Dixie.
There you
You know,
go.
that-
You remembered. You
That
remembered.
topic really takes you back a little bit.
It
Makes
does,
you think
doesn't
a
it?
little bit, you know?
Way
Takes
back
me
from when
back,
you grew
way
up.
back.
Well, at least not for y'all. But I mean, like for me and Jury. I mean, well, we're
Hey, it takes me back at least 2 years.
I am 20-something.
Whatever, right?
you can do the beer
in
shows.
comparison.
The beer shows. You're only 20.
You know, I thought about shaving. Hey, I'm going to send this out to you guys. If you want me to shave this beard off, I'll shave it off. You got to email
He's
us
gonna
stuff.
put the
You know,
hairs
hold
in
on,
an
hold on,
envelope
hold on.
and
Actually-
send it.
Please email.
Actually,
yes.
I was talking to an employee that I work with. I'm not going to mention any names. But she actually was very interested in the jury.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And,
Uh-oh.
you know,
This just turned into the dating
I
show.
kind of, gave her a little down low on him, and
The little DL.
she actually thought you were in your like high 30s, not
Ooh,
where
that's
you're
some
actually.
Not my
sexiness
mids?
right there.
Yeah, you know. And so I told her, I said, she said she would like to see without the beard. So,
Oh.
I think we might have a comment coming up pretty soon.
Uh-oh.
about
You never
that.
know.
Red alert.
Did you put your wife up to this?
Yeah, you know.
You know, I would shave everything for your old lady.
Yeah.
Damn. Everything.
What are we talking about here? Just up here talking down.
I would shave everything. Listen. I would shave everything on his old lady.
On his
Oh,
head.
man. She's already shaved.
Subject.
I made sure about that.
Subject. Sorry, Nat. Anyways.
Love you, babe.
I love you even more.
Well, your wife's like a sister to me, So
Yeah.
I guess
Actually,
I kind of love you too.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there on the
you tell her I
video.
love you too.
I'm gonna actually put this
She's not
out
a
here.
lesbian.
I'm gonna put it out there how everybody can know. I've actually got to thank Matt for my marriage because if you go back, Matt, do you want to tell the story? Do you want to tell the story?
No, I don't.
No, he don't. Anyhow, if it wasn't for Matt putting him up to it, they wouldn't have been doing like this and got married.
Yeah, we don't want to get into that. So
Yeah.
See, but hey, congratulations for getting married now and the kid and stuff. So.
Yeah.
I think every day Matt hates me for that.
Anyways, yeah. So going on to subject number 2, from I'm guessing this is Joan Knox. Does that say Joan Knox 72?
Joan Knox.
Joan Knox. Joan Knox 72 says, "Where would be our favorite place to visit and why?"
Shit.
Stacy, you just said shit. What the hell's that?
I don't want to visit shit.
I would visit shit.
I can't think of a favorite place. I haven't been.
Nobody's ever there.
Really anywhere. I mean.
No, it's not like you. I think it's like, where would you go
If you could-
What is your
had-
dream? What is your dream
Don't say
place to go and
Paris.
visit?
No. I don't
Oh, okay.
What
Paris
would be your
stinks.
dream to
Like
visit?
they smell out there. They don't.
How do you know? When
Have
did
you
you
been
go?
because
did you go to
because
Paris?
the French don't bathe very well and they only use perfumes and oils and.
Did you read that in your
stuff
school
like
books?
No,
Yes,
she
I
heard
did.
the story about the French war bath.
What is that?
that. And I've
You
heard
never
from
heard
other
that? You
people.
never
No,
heard
I don't think I want to know either.
Like other people that went to Paris and France and stuff.
Teddy. We.
Because other people told her.
Yeah, everybody.
So we know where she doesn't want to go. Thanks for ruining that question. No,
Uh-huh.
anyway. So where would you want to go if you had an opportunity? Anywhere. Anywhere.
The Alamo
If I
Dome.
had an opportunity.
The Alamo Dome.
Oh shit! Right?
I cannot believe how many seats this has.
Yeah.
Hello?
70,000 seats and no parking for it. Good job.
I would love to go to Dubai. Out there just to like be a tourist and go see their architecture and stay in one of their hotels and their fine dining and
Dubai.
to take
You know,
pictures out there. Really.
Fun
Pretty
fact
fucking
about
good
Dubai,
answer
they have
right there.
vending machines of gold rocks. Like,
I
seriously.
don't think that really falls under favorite place to visit. I don't know if it's a
Sure it
favorite
does.
because I've never
Yeah.
been there. So how do
Well,
you
yeah,
be
but
a favorite?
it's
Oh,
a
that one
dream.
too.
but
Something you'd love
it's
to
a
do.
wish
You
that
know-
I want to I want to go.
No,
there.
I think that's what it was because I threw it over there. But I think that's what it was. What would be your favorite place if you wanted to visit? That's where I take it. If you wanted to visit somewhere, what would be your favorite place to go and,
Yeah.
and why?
I totally want to go there. They're
Because
oh my
they have
God.
gold in their vending machines.
No, okay. Say that there's a hotel and it's like a freaking
I
skyscraper.
just looked up like that.
Yeah.
Every floor
Sweet.
rotates at a different speed. Like it's slow. Like you don't feel it, but it's,
I didn't know this
I
because you were
didn't know
there
that
too.
either.
look it up.
I've got to look that up.
Slow.
I don't use this computer to look up
Look
stuff.
it up.
Is it like a vibrating tower?
Slow and rotating.
Well, it's like this.
No, it's just like
It's like this and it's this.
There's multiple buildings like that, and they're constantly moving.
Multiple
Every
buildings,
floor
she
is moving at a
says.
separate.
Oh, really?
Right,
Are we
Are we using code
That's
words here?
actually pretty cool. Though,
It is.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Kind of like
a.
in one
Kinda
floor
like the
doing
towers
this,
in
one there's
America.
like doing
Yes,
this.
yes, exactly.
That's bad.
Man,
The
you do
whole
that
thing.
real well.
Is it what happened?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Hey,
badass.
Scott's liking that.
Scott, what would be your favorite place to visit?
My
That's
favorite
so
place
gay
to
over
visit.
there.
You know what? I've been all over the United States and stuff, but I want to go back to Walton, New York.
And what's so important about
Oh, wait a
Walton, New
minute.
York?
Did you say
New York.
Walton, New York.
What's over there?
His favorite place to visit.
My favorite place would be Walton,
of
New York.
anywhere in the world,
Any-
You want to go to New York?
Yes.
even the moon?
Yes.
That's in the world.
The
Oh,
moon's
never
not
mind.
in the world. It's,
It's
in the
over there.
universe. Remember, hey, we got
Never
the
mind.
world, we
Okay.
got the universe.
No, I said favorite.
All right, go ahead. No, what is the
What is in Walton, New York?
Yeah, what is there? Because I've never even heard of it.
Okay.
Is it Bill Walton?
I've
No.
never heard of it.
There's
I never heard either.
I'm like,
the town
made
is
that
so
up.
small. Its population of 500 people in this town.
wow.
The biggest thing in this town is craft foods. I used to go up there all the time and load
Cheese?
out. No,
He
cottage
likes
cheese.
Kraft macaroni.
He likes
and
macaroni,
cheese.
macaroni and cheese. Is all.
Macaroni-
So-
That's what I'm thinking.
It's
Kraft?
cottage cheese.
It's all cottage
cottage-
cheese.
it's all
Cottage cheese.
Only?
Cottage cheese only. That's all they make
no
in there.
shells.
No.
That's still damn good.
But
Take me.
just let's go.
New place for her.
Anyhow, you go up New York 17. It's State Road 17. It runs right up along the mountains with the river, and the trees. The landscape is so beautiful. You can pull over on the side of the road. You can go fishing, go boating, and it is so peaceful and quiet and tranquil up there. It is awesome.
Sounds pretty badass, actually. I mean, I've never actually heard of the place.
Yeah,
Me neither.
it's
Walton, New York.
Walton,
They,
New
they should
York.
be known for their cottage cheese. That's
It's-
damn good.
If anybody looks it up,
Or they'll
if
throw
you
it on
guys
the
know where
ground.
Binghamton, New York is, Binghamton, New York is just across Pennsylvania border, and it's northeast of Binghamton. It's a little hole in the wall town.
You just
It's
mentioned a
beautiful.
whole bunch of towns that I never even heard of.
Yeah.
I think he googled this question
I
earlier.
never too.
Right.
No,
Great.
actually, there's a little restaurant called Anna's, which
They only
makes
serve cottage cheese.
no. Oh my God, they make homemade bread there. It's so thick and heavy. It's not like real light like you get
That's what
regular
she
bread.
said, thick and heavy.
She likes it thick and heavy. But the restaurant there is awesome.
Talking about cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese and thick and heavy. Mm.
How many rolls did you have to lift up to
Actually,
get
I
cottage
like
cheese?
the
Yeah.
heavy coach.
But anyhow, no, it's
I
an
don't like
awesome
it
place.
watery. That's
If
nice.
you guys ever up through that way, up Highway 17 up there in New York, take a
Keep
trip.
us the highway.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to know if there's a certain. Can you buy cottage cheese watery? What are you talking about?
There's different
No,
brands.
You
I
can't
mean,
buy
like
watery, can you?
She
there's
just said she don't like
different
it
brands.
watery.
Okay, like if you okay, there's Kraft cottage cheese. There's like some bullshit.
You're a cheese
like,
expert, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, I
Are
really
you
am.
Gouda about it?
I do love Gouda too. I love smoked Gouda. That is good.
What is the one that stinks?
You smoke cheese?
Blue cheese?
No, the one that Limbach. What's it called?
Limburger.
Limburger.
Yeah.
You eat that?
German, ain't it?
I don't eat that.
That's her
You're German.
roots.
I know, but I
You're
don't
German.
eat that.
She don't
I don't
eat
eat
German.
sauerkraut.
Eat the fucking cheese.
She don't eat sauerkraut. She don't eat German.
When you go to Sonic next time, eat some cheese. Limburger cheese.
Do they don't have that?
Okay, Casey, where's your
Casey,
thing?
where would you like to visit?
I bet you it's Dilly.
Really?
Dilly, Texas.
Well, he's been
No.
there. Yeah, that's true.
No.
Okay. Casey
Catula?
Santos Dilly.
Catula?
My favorite place isn't really just one place in general. It's just anywhere there's really a beach. I'm really
There's
trying.
Corpus.
But
Port
not
Aransas.
fucking.
Not anything
Cancun.
wrong against Corpus.
Not shit
but I mean,
beach. I'm just saying. Corpus,
Miami.
I'm thinking like Florida, Cali, the Bahamas. I love the
Tampa
Bahamas when
Bay.
I went.
Cancun.
Cancun was great.
The Caymans.
Yes.
where are the beaches that are like
My
really
sister went to
blue
the
clear where
Caymans.
you can
Anywhere
see
outside of
blue?
the United States.
Blue.
No, wait a minute here. Wait a minute.
The Bahamas are great.
Clearwater Beach, Florida is clear and blue.
True, but I think if you actually want to see like really great, is
Yeah, you got to
like,
go outside
You gotta
the
go like
states.
Bahamas, the Virgin Islands,
Some
and I'm
said
talking
Virgin.
beautiful. You know,
A lot of virgins there.
when we
I
went to
doubt it.
Bahamas,
Too many
right,
tourists.
not anymore.
we went to Bahamas. I was actually on a jet ski in the
No, they're not
Bahamas,
gonna hold
and you could actually see straight down from your jet ski like 40 feet all the way to the corals, and
That's
you
so
could actually see
scary.
everything swim
That's
around.
awesome. What do you mean
And-
scary? That's awesome.
That's-
It was actually really beautiful until you saw sharks, and you're like, all right, time to take a jet ski
Yeah,
back.
now,
Sharks,
now you said
hell
sharks,
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
you can
By the
see
way,
all the
people,
fish.
True.
Our CEO sitting over here playing on her phone, not paying attention to what we're doing.
I think she.
Oh, we're not injured. No, okay, there goes that question.
But yeah, for me, it's just somewhere with the beach
What
because
are you throwing
I'm
your
really
cards for?
aquatic.
That
I
one.
love water. You know.
He's making a mess.
One more. Come on. My turn.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Just for your
hey,
information, I really
oh.
care about everybody's input.
No,
so-
really, I'm serious. I'm listening to
You
you.
hear
You
it.
said
He,
anywhere
he
with a
wants
beach.
everybody to input.
He likes
Not,
beaches.
not anywhere with a bitch, but anywhere with
Yeah.
a beach.
Yeah,
Well,
anyhow.
I think they go
Is that
hand in
kinda-
hand.
this is a nude
I think they
beach?
go hand in hand.
Beaches.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a
Nude
good
beach?
movie.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
I like that movie. That was good. Beaches.
You know, speaking of
I just
beaches,
didn't listen to anything
I
you
didn't
just
see-
said
I
right
didn't
now.
see that movie.
has anybody seen Sharknado?
No.
That was the stupidest
I'm not
No,
a movie
movie
person.
Sharknado
ever.
was the greatest movie ever. I
It
just
was
figured
so
no, I
stupid.
just no.
It's kind of like
No.
Teeth.
There
No.
was no physical way.
It says it
I'm
from
gonna leave
now
back here,
on.
let these two argue.
If we actually have a tornado, you can
See sharks in it?
No, you can actually get rid of tornadoes by getting a helicopter and throwing a propane tank in and let blow it up, and tornadoes go away. Why don't we do that now?
Because nobody's got the balls to fly a tornado up to the helicopter.
The Japanese might do it because you got kamikaze, you know.
Sharknado's the greatest movie ever. He's dumb.
I didn't like it.
Nobody
Personally,
has
I
the
just saw
balls
so
to drive
many
a tornado
errors
up to a helicopter and do it.
Sharknado, you don't see movies
To
anymore.
drive a helicopter up to the tornado.
Drive? You don't drive helicopter.
You don't drive the tornado.
Yeah, you drive whatever you want.
You don't
drive helicopters.
Like, I got a
You
helicopter.
don't drive at all.
Did you hear what he
Propane.
said? He said no one has balls enough to drive a tornado up to the helicopter.
Well, I wouldn't drive it up there either. I'd fly
He
the
said
fucking
that
thing.
like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, because there's some crazy scientist out of tornado going. I'm gonna get over there.
Get ready, Heath. We're going to take off in about 2 minutes.
Excuse me, Zach.
Anyway.
I don't even know how we got on Sharknado. What? Okay.
Anyway.
Next
So
topic.
yes.
No,
Well, I
we
wanted
don't say
to
something
say where I wanted to go.
Oh, what's your
Oh, where'd you
favorite?
wanna go?
What's your favorite place?
He wants to go to Comic-Con.
Well, I don't want to go to Hondo, if y'all remember that.
He wants to go to Pauldero Canyon.
He wants to go to Armadillo.
No, I
He wants to see that armadillo upside down with a beer in his hands.
Anywhere but SeaWorld, right?
We don't talk about where we were. SeaWorld, what are you talking about?
I want to see the world.
Yeah, SeaWorld.
Oh,
You want to see the world?
Okay. No, actually, I think I've always been interested in Stonehenge.
You can
Oh,
go.
yes,
you can go over to
yes,
Hunt,
yeah.
Texas, and see it. There's one over
I
there.
can also build a
It's
bunch
not
of
the
rocks in my
same.
driveway too, but I want to go to Stonehenge.
Yeah.
I'd like to go there too.
Yeah,
Good
see?
job. That's a good.
Thank
That's
you.
actually, I would love to visit that place.
I think so
Very
too.
good.
Isn't it like a magical place? I mean, I don't
Very
know why.
I
it
want
was
to
really
go.
like
How about
Now,
Cadillac Ranch?
that's-
God, you can't even begin to start
Cadillac
on
Ranch?
freaking
Yeah.
Stonehenge.
As far as Stonehenge, I would like to also throw out like the pyramids and also like the Aztec and
Italy.
Mayan states.
No, I don't want to see the pyramids anymore
I
because I,
would
saw
love
that
to
Geico
go-
commercial. They weren't
No,
supposed to
but-
be pyramids.
There's just
Oh my
so
God.
many
They're not-
great things that the architecture back in early,
Yeah, like the
what was it,
Sphinx and stuff. You
I mean,
know,
just
and-
great,
Say sphincter.
and
just great
Easter
architecture
Island.
back in the day. You
Easter
know, and
Island.
things that we can't even recreate nowadays.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
and it makes you wonder about how intelligent these guys were back then.
But they say it was aliens. They say Stonehenge
Oh
was
my
aliens.
God, it was
But
not.
then-
It was
I mean-
Have you
not.
ever been alien?
They say
probed?
it's aliens,
No, I
but then
haven't.
what do you
Have you been alien probed?
no?
Aliens
but
do
what
not
what
probe
do you
buttholes,
believe?
so you know that.
What do you believe as far as the Bible and God? Because
Uh,
God
well, that-
gave.
That's a whole different subject. Than
That's a whole
Stonehenge.
different
I'm going to
next
tell you
show.
honestly,
We're
on
not
this
gonna talk
show, we
about
will
that.
not talk religion because I don't want to piss anybody off.
True.
We will make people.
But we're talking about aliens, so
Aliens, I think aliens picked those rocks
I
up and put them
think
there.
he's
Like,
been
who did?
abducted by
Back
aliens.
then,
And aliens did not do
back then, what
Roswell.
resource did they have to pick those rocks up?
it. Logs,
Logs.
trees.
They had-
cut
they
down
had
trees
Noah.
to make logs.
Humans.
they had a shitload
Manpower.
of
Push and
slaves.
roll. Push and roll.
Well,
I mean,
everybody
look
was
at
pretty
the
strong
fucking,
back then. There was no
Spartans.
fat guys back
No
then.
shit.
There was no taco stands
If
back
you were
then.
Yeah,
fat, you
exactly.
became like
Exactly. Your body was
a
meant to move, and
carnival
people
person.
use their bodies. That's the only willpower man.
Why's it gotta be about tacos?
Men.
Because there was
Did
no
they have
tacos back
tacos
then.
back then? Gyros, probably.
They had tacos, but not in the location where Stonehenge is at.
Wait a minute. We have taco
I'm-
stands on every corner.
You
So
mean
it's
they're
like,
not
did you have
wrong
to
for, like,
drive
way back
somewhere
when?
to get it? I want a taco.
I'll tell you, if I can't get a taco every morning, I'm pissed off.
Don't go to New York.
Really?
Well, that's where you
No
want to go.
tacos?
You don't go to New York.
Yeah, I'm
There's
not
no
gonna
tacos
do
over there.
I love tacos with cheese, but there's no tacos. It's
So
pointless.
there's taco stands on beaches, but
yeah.
there's no taco stands in Stonehenge or New York.
Yeah, there is.
They're
Oh,
bad
shit.
tacos.
There's actually Mexicans that migrated
No,
north.
there's not.
Yes,
They're
there is.
Puerto
Okay.
Ricans.
My friend went to New York. She said that there was no tacos.
Humans.
Human beings.
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
uh,
hey, hey, hey.
So do we have another?
Yes, we do. And this was actually from a Andy man. I'm guessing Andy man.
Did you say handy?
No, Andy.
Oh, you
Andy,
mean like
Andy.
you like
Andy,
Oh,
Andy.
I miss those.
I
Never
kind of
gone
feel
there.
for this guy because I don't know if this is his. I mean, he emailed this to us or sent this to us, but he wants to know our thoughts on teen pregnancy. And I'm guessing Andy man was 17 years old and he just had his first child at 17.
Go ahead, Miss Stacy.
Me? Well, I
Would you
don't.
like to get pregnant?
No, I would not. Actually, my opinion on teen pregnancy is it was either your choice or not your choice, and you had a choice whichever way it went, whether she was pregnant or not, what you could have done about it or not. I don't want a kid anytime soon, so my choice
So I
was
stayed in this guy.
not to
Hey,
have a
she
kid.
likes dating me, damn it. We have the best platonic relationship out on the market.
Y'all send so many messages back and forth.
By
You
honest.
know
Right.
Yeah.
My opinion, Andy, and I've got quite a bit of experience in this field.
Wait a minute, but I think we kind of went off subject here because I mean he's talking about teen pregnancy, but I think
He wants
really
to know
wants
more
to know
like what to do, right?
I think he's more scared because he's
Yeah.
17 years
Exactly.
old and
Yeah.
he has a kid.
And
he didn't really get into the email as much as like I'm the one raising the kid or anything like that. He just what are your thoughts on teen pregnancy? I mean,
as far as it goes, my thoughts are I don't want to talk about whether you had the baby or not because we're going to talk about if you already had it or not. I think the point is if you've already consensuated and you've had a baby at this point,
is consensuated a word?
You gotta remember, he's got a college education.
I think the best thing for you is not to neglect it. Be in the baby's life as much as you can, and obviously it's going to change your life, and not necessarily for the worse because there are a lot of people out there who've actually changed for the better. And look at the bright point. Be there for that child. Do the best you can. Be a great father, and do everything you can for the child. Live your life for the child, not necessarily for yourself because you've already put yourself out of the way. You know, start looking forward to the child's future. Say, okay, what can I do?
I think I agree
Who
with you.
is this guy over here?
I think I agree with you on one subject where you said that well, kind of agree because you did say that having a baby could change their life, and for some people
Well,
it
it
does.
already has.
It does.
It does change,
Changes
but
your life.
it doesn't.
It
It doesn't for
affected
everybody.
hers
Not for
life more than
everybody,
his.
but there's some people who
Some people think that. I mean, have you seen the stories on the news and stuff where actually people were dumping their babies in
And that's what I'm
dumpsters and
talking
shit
about. That's
because
why I say-
they were too
that's
young.
why I
They
say
didn't-
it
There's,
can-
there's
it
too
can
many people
change.
that would take that kid and raise it because they can't have kids or they just love kids.
True.
There is a choice whether if
There-
you wanted the kid or not. If you wanted the kid, there's many different ways to handle it. If you didn't want the kid, there's a lot of ways to handle that as well. Most people don't want to give up their baby for adoption because then you have the feeling of, oh, the baby's gonna think I never loved him. That's why I gave him away.
No, the point on that, if they do that, what's going to happen 4 years down the road, and you're going to say,
exactly. I wish I was
well,
there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's my baby at?
Yes.
Where is my
And
kid at now?
Then if you 4 years down the road you start looking at to try and enter back into this child's life, it's going
I
to
was gonna say, I
cause
didn't
more
need you.
problems.
You didn't.
And this is my opinion, obviously. Try to be there from the beginning for that child the best you can, and live your life to better that child's life. Because that's all you can do from now on is do the best you can for yourself, but also worry about what you can do to help that child later on in your life.
There's one thing that my mother told me. It's, I guess, like a basic law or whatever. The Lord will provide.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yes.
So, in any circumstance, the Lord will help you as long as you believe. And if it's not, then, I mean, it takes a village to raise a child anyway.
Yep.
Whether you think you're doing it on your own or not, there's somebody helping you.
Yep.
There's somebody in that child's life that's helping them.
You know, and upon that,
Thank
and I
you,
want to thank you
Coach.
for that question, and I want to leave this with you on that. I'll leave the link down below. I also looked on, it was CNN dot, God, what was it? I'm sorry. Anyways, it said 43%. I mean, that's half the people that took the poll, and 43% said that they had sex before they even reached graduation.
And I believe it. It's probably higher than that.
I mean, that's
honestly.
higher than actual adults actually, having sex.
Well, I mean, kids are gonna have, and that's the problem with our education nowadays.
But
is
23% of that said they had sex before they even left junior high.
the problem with that is
Wow.
we teach about STDs. We teach about we say babies, but we don't go into detail about how much effect it's gonna have on a person's life. And it really does have it plays a really big role on not just women, men.
Yeah.
Because it could be an all-star quarterback for a team
you
that all of a
speak to-
sudden who didn't go to the college to play. He has to work, you know.
Yep.
It changes his life.
Yes, provide.
But the thing is, you've made that commitment now. You've taken that risk. Now you have the reward, and now you have to live your life to better that child, you know. And if you don't, 5-6 years down the road, after you live your life and you've neglected that child, you're gonna be like, you know what? I wish I was there. And I see people that have that situation all the time. And I wish you the best. Honestly, I do. I hope you make the best decisions that help you and your child. And, you know, all I can say is just be there the best you can and do the best job that you can.
Well, I think honestly, and I'm going to tell you straight from me. I don't agree with teen pregnancy, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen.
It's too
You
easy
know,
to get on
it's-
MTV.
It's It's gonna
I'm
happen,
16 and
you
pregnant.
know?
Here, let me give you $100,000 and shoot a show.
Well, the thing is,
Ruin your
look
reputation.
if you look at the research, there's actually girls who actually start getting urges at like 11, 12.
Yeah,
No,
what do you think
actually,
I was
I read
talking
this,
about in
You
the
know,
other
it's even younger
past
than
video?
that.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. But
All
you
you
know,
have to
I
do is
actually-
just use protection. Just your parents.
No,
parents should be
don't
talking,
have sex till you're married.
That's a great idea if you actually
Parents
work.
should, be talking, parents should be talking to their children.
There, I said it.
That'll
my
never
God.
work.
I mean, that's the perfect way to do it, but I mean, just be aware of what's happening. Be aware of what can happen, and
Stay
if it
away
happens,
from vacuums like
you have to
Doofy.
own up to it. You know?
Don't listen to your friends because sometimes they'll tell you the false information
Yeah.
about sex.
Don't
Exactly.
fall
Yeah.
into pure pressure.
Exactly.
Don't
Anyways,
party
hey,
naked.
we got one more subject for you, and we'll be right back to you. Stay with us. Here we go. All right, we're back. Sorry
Did
for
you
the
say
intermission. Sorry for that intermission. Obviously, if you guys are watching the show, we got into a kind of in-depth conversation, and we all had empty drinks.
We
So
were
we-
we were out of
So we got
alcohol.
re-
I had to
and
get my apple cider back.
We were out of alcohol, and that is a big issue.
I got my virgin strawberry
Doesn't work.
margarita.
We're talking
So
about the
anyways,
margarita, not
here we go. This is the last subject of the night, and this was brought to us by Casey himself, who came back from the dead
Yeah.
over there. And this is Casey's question to us from the show we're going to talk about right now. Are you ready? Here we go. Average amount of jet time sex last question mark. If you don't believe me, it's on this card, but I
That's-
guess he's
that's
going
what
to
it
explain
says.
to us
The-
what that means.
The jet part was scratched out. It's supposed to be the average time, amount of time that sex lasts in the United States.
I thought it was supposed to be average amount of set time sex lasts, but then you crossed out set. And
Whatever.
It's like
Jet to
Your
me.
vibrator
So
went off.
the question is, on average, how long do you think sex actually lasts?
With you?
Well, no, in general.
I don't know. I've heard stories.
I think
29
our drinks can go
seconds
fast
and
now.
28 of them took
Stop
your
giving
clothes
me
off.
credit, guy.
28 seconds just to get
Okay,
your clothes
so
off.
There's
well,
actually a
you
couple
brought this
articles-
up. You brought this up. It says the average amount of jet time sex last question mark, because you're asking me this.
it has
Anyways,
a question mark at
so
the end.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let me do this again. Average amount of jet time sex last. Okay. Anyway, so you brought it up. What do you
He's
think?
always
What
got it
did
up.
you actually read?
It don't matter.
How long?
Okay, so there's actually an article on I looked up on Google, and it's actually by Baylor. It says the average time is 10 to 15 minutes.
Do you have the website?
No, but I can look it up. It's on, if you Google it, just put Google
Give
average
it to me
amount of
so I
time
can
sex
put it down
lasts.
at the bottom of the.
Yeah, if
Why
you
were
look
you
later, we'll
Googling
have a
that?
link for it.
Why were you Googling?
Why were you Googling
Well,
that?
it was a question.
He's trying to
by-
compare himself to everybody else.
Well, I'm trying to see
And
about
his
above
20
average,
And his
goddammit.
28 seconds
I'm hitting
was down at
500.
the bottom of it.
It was
Okay,
actually
so-
it was actually a question brought up by some of my coworkers, and they actually showed me an article, and I was like, that's not right, because I'm like 2 minutes,
And
Like 2 minutes?
that is 1 minute and 59 seconds to get his clothes off.
So it's actually really debatable, and I thought that we could
Did
bring
you
on the
say
show and
debatable?
and get y'all's point of view on it actually.
Well,
So-
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. It just
I don't know
depends on what she
jet
looks
time
like.
sex last is, but
Well, I know earlier somebody said 7 minutes.
Yes.
you did
So
say
that's-
say
Well, there's
7
two
minutes.
articles.
That
Somebody
was
said
during the
7
intermission when we were pouring our beer. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's two articles. One's by Baylor and one's by I have no idea, but it was 7
Nobody's
minutes.
gonna
Wait a
believe
minute
this
here.
if you don't
Wait a
have the
minute.
article.
You
Wait a
can
minute.
Google it.
Wait a
They're
minute.
gonna
Just
look it
Google
up.
Time out here. Time out here. I'm gonna come from the guy's point of view here. It
Exactly.
just depends
I'm
on what
hoping
she.
you would.
Just depends on what she looks like. If you
I
just
agree.
want to go get it done, hit it and quit it and go, boom, you're done. If you really like that girl and you want to hit it and hit it again and hit it longer, then
So
hell,
basically-
it's a whole
Yeah.
different story.
Yeah, exactly.
What? I'm just kind of curious because you said
She's,
Are you warming yourself
our
up over
fan is
there?
looking it up.
my
You got the Baylor one, right?
My curiosity says
No,
this.
just Google.
Right
just
now, you
Google-
just said
put in Google, put
hit
average
it
amount
again.
of
So
time
what is
sex
it?
lasts.
Did your woman
That-
just turn into an it?
That is the new technology. You're
No,
talking
that
new
has
words.
nothing to do with techno.
Am I?
Has nothing to do with technology.
Am I correct?
You said
Yes,
hit
it does. You
it.
see these vibrators nowadays?
You said hit.
Wait a minute.
Smack
So
it around.
You listen
woman
to
turned into an it.
This thing's got like
Listen
150
to Katy
cc's.
Perry's Dark Horses. He tried to hit it and quit it, got addicted to it. Come on.
You know that goes back to
That's
the
a song.
conversation before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A while back when you said like guys, they see these girls. Okay, they see this girl and they got these tight little shorts. I'm like, oh my god, she's fucking hot. She's so sexy.
No, she's not.
Man, I will tear that shit up. She just turned into a shit.
You know, and
You said I'll tear that shit. She turned into
That
first. She
shit.
turned
Maybe
into
he's
that.
And I asked
Maybe
the
he's talking
person-
about the brown
What
eye.
exactly are you gonna tear up?
I asked the
The
person.
brown eye.
That shit.
I asked the person who actually brought this topic up to me. I asked her, like, have you ever walked into a club? Because I asked the same thing you asked, Scott.
Yeah.
Have you ever walked into a club and actually seen a guy like you're like, man, I just want
What
to
if
fuck the
somebody
shit
says,
out
no,
of
I've
you?"
never walked into
You
a
know?
club?
And she's like, no, I never had that happen to me. I'm like,
Really?
we got some fucking
She
issues.
said no?
Yeah.
Wow.
She said no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So from your point of view, let's go to the club
Have I ever
scene.
walked into the club and said I want to hit that shit? Yes.
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 It's
What,
like
did
every
you
Friday
have?
night.
You have?
Yes.
So guys
And
have
not.
turned into
And
that
have
kind
not.
of shit?
And have not.
And
That's
have
why
not.
she is not pregnant and she's still a virgin.
She still got her cherries.
There's strawberries.
Strawberries.
Strawberries, sorry.
They come more abundant.
She
But I
said,
mean,
come
you
more.
got all
So
of
let me
She said, come more.
If you're
Let
gonna
me-
hit that, then you're gonna hit that. Man.
let me ask this question. Let's go down the line. What's the average amount of time that each of us lasts?
Wait a minute. I want to touch up on this a little bit though.
I don't know.
Wait a minute, what
Because
age?
I don't time it.
Well,
Seems
well,
like forever.
Well, how does it
I'm
feel?
going to now.
Tight.
No shit, right?
Tight.
Hold on.
I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
carry watch today.
Hold on.
We have to
Oh,
start the
not
clock.
yet, not yet.
We have to
Okay,
start the
hold on.
clock. Go.
And if I hit 29 seconds, I'm fucking cooking. I mean, that's what I'm doing. 29
Well,
seconds.
28 of them just to get your damn clothes off.
Oh no, this fat man's gonna get his clothes off quick.
You
Sorry
don't even
about
bother.
It's all Velcro.
He goes from clothes and naked in 0.2 seconds.
Well, I'm telling you. But I'm
Jim
curious.
Carrey
on
style, huh?
When you say that average, you see what you're talking about. The website said average.
Bruce Almighty,
It
huh?
says average, and
Is this Matt Almighty?
it doesn't necessarily say foreplay anything. But
Well, when
I'm
you
just
do a
asking
poll-
No, I
penetration
thought
to-
I thought you specifically said from penetration.
That's what I wanted to find out. Penetration to end.
Well, you want to find out?
It's
you
still gonna get down to whether you just want to hit it or you want to stay with it.
True, but let's take your average. It's like a batting average.
It don't matter.
It
You know,
does not
you know what
matter.
this is?
Matter.
I'm sorry, but you know what this is? This is basically an ego thing.
Yes,
I have
it
to
is
say
an
this.
ego
It's an
thing.
For him.
Because
For
every
him?
guy, how many
Oh
guys?
shit!
What the hell?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Are we
but
dying of
it's
battery?
bringing
We're
around.
dying.
no.
We're
No.
dying.
We're dying.
Hey,
dying.
we'll be right back again.
Hold on.
Okay, sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulty.
He
We
said
are back.
testicle difficulty.
And we're on the subject still. So, and what we
I don't
were
know,
talking
I just
about
got
was
off
the
it.
fact that
You just got off it.
you just drove through a bush at Sonic.
We went around.
No, I did not. I went around
we
the
went on the
bush.
fucking
So-
sidewalk.
So you were talking about the average, and what I think that is like I was saying before, I think it's an ego thing. How many guys have you run into that said they have big penises?
A lot.
I'd
How
say I have
many
a
guys you
small
gonna
one.
walk up and go,
They're
I
all
got a
like,
small
I'm right
penis.
here.
God.
Come
And then
on.
and then the
me.
funniest part is that like when you get to the point where you find out, you're like, take a picture, send it to everybody else.
She thought she was tight, but we're the Grand Canyon right there.
Whoa.
I guess it works both ways.
But
You
I
know,
don't think girls
I
do
sure
that.
the hell wore that
But I don't
sidewall
think,
out.
but I don't
You
think
know,
girls
hold
do
on.
that. No
There's-
girls walk up to another girl and go, man, my shit's tight.
This
I
is
mean, I
that-
don't think that happens.
I'd
Do
be
you?
like, let me see that shit.
do you really? You're like, man, my shit's all fucking tight.
So you,
No,
This
they
shit's all
they,
loose.
some girls talk about
Is it-
using the whole lemon juice and doing
What?
some interest. Yeah, no, girls are the same way as guys. As nasty as a guy is, a girl is about the same. Just most females
Dirty.
want to not be like that. Don't want to be as nasty.
She's moving
And
away.
want to be
Yeah, I know.
more classy.
It's too
If
big
you're with
for her.
your best friend and you've known this girl so long, you've seen her passed out on your kitchen counter or something. You know,
What?
I'm pretty sure that
Probably
you've
put your nuts in the
talked
face.
about a lot of
Meat
things,
curtain.
Wait a
lots
minute.
of things in detail.
So if you see your friend passed on the kitchen counter, you just walk up and do this?
No, I'm going right on her
she'd
face.
be like going,
Yeah, well,
Then she
about-
runs back when he's got a big dick. I'm gonna
Wait,
No,
Tomorrow.
no, I'm
We
talking
were
about the
talking about-
relation.
you
I'm
just
talking
kinda-
about the relation that you
You
have
kind
with
of
your
see
friend.
she's shaved. You kind of just look at her and
Oh my
go,
God.
ooh, that's ugly.
No,
Ugh.
He
if
doesn't
anything,
shave
she
down
probably
there. Oh
already
my
showed
God.
me.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Meat
I mean,
curtains.
I think,
I mean,
ugh.
some
Did you
girls are
actually say
comfortable
that?
in changing in
Yeah.
front of each other. Like a lot
I
of
think
my
that's
friends,
sexy.
we were on swim team together, so we were always in the locker room.
I'm
We did the
comfortable
whole
changing.
You were
snap
on a
each other
swim
with
team.
with a freaking towel.
You swam a
Swim
lot.
team.
She
Yeah.
swam a lot.
Hey, I think they
EvilAnn
got
swam
something
a
to
lot.
see each
Oh,
other
yeah.
naked.
But no, going back to what you said. Okay, this wasn't your question. I just threw it. Anyway,
Yeah.
I
I'm
got a
comfortable
bad habit of
changing
throwing
in
my
front of her.
cards.
What,
But you said something about
time?
the average jet set
They have a jet
time.
set
The
That's
average
smart.
amount of time that sex lasts in the United States.
But see, you just looked it up on our not computer that I always
this
have.
is-
This is a prop. I never actually use this.
It's on the
always
same
on the same
page.
screen.
You don't let them kid
So
you
we looked it
watching
up.
porn.
This is actually on Time Magazine, and it gives the average amount of time that they had on a survey that was.
Arkansas.
What's Texas?
Texas is
A
one
shame.
second. Yes, it is very ashamed.
Those,
Texas is at where the hell did it go?
right
Oh,
there.
3 minutes and 6 seconds on
Hell
average.
yeah! That's how we do it in Texas.
So I've got to
That's how
say,
we do it in Texas.
I've got to say, we're not the best, but the
3 minutes is
worst.
giving me a lot more time than I really need.
The worst is Alaska at a minute and.
You already done.
It's
Pass.
fucking
yeah,
cold
yeah.
over there.
Watch.
Well, yeah, that's why I figured it'd only be a
I
minute.
can't even hold the erection.
I
very
thought it
long.
would be
Right
longer.
there.
Alaska is at a minute and 20.
1 second.
They're
21
so
seconds.
fingering the phone, y'all don't even know how to talk about sex.
No, we know how to do it. We don't talk about it. We just get right
Yeah,
in
that's
and
Your
do
okay.
phone's
it.
just like,
Yeah.
that's my
Well,
phone.
because they like
Hey,
the
finger
Galaxy
faster,
S5.
blow harder.
So,
Anyway,
Um,
we can't just keep on going forever.
no.
But yes,
They make little blue
so,
pills you cut.
So did we answer your question, or what?
No,
are you looking
I
at?
think the question is, are they going off time of penetration to end? Are they going off foreplay? Are they going off of what? So my question to the
She could
fans
be the
actually,
bird.
my question to the fans is, what
Look,
do you
she's
think?
googling that shit right
I'm trying
now.
to talk to the fans here.
Hey, I'm talking to her,
Okay,
damn it.
my question is, what do you
Can
think
you
that
outlast? Can you outlast
The jury.
Casey?
The
which
Energizer
is
Bunny.
point-
Oh,
Is
Yeah,
the
damn it.
jury
2
gonna
seconds.
answer?
Hell
How
yeah.
long? How
So
All right,
my question,
As long
y'all,
as it takes.
my question, y'all, is how long do you think it takes? Now, I really like y'all's response so we can actually talk about it and actually get an idea, because I would actually like to do
Well,
an
we
actual
actually
survey.
spent 30 minutes and 2 batteries talking about it. So you know what? I mean, come on, tell me.
No, I mean,
You-
because
you-
I like to give the man a little more props, because usually
He likes to give the man a little
because
more.
usually it's the guys that come before the women.
Again,
You
that's
know?
how the table's always gay.
I know.
You know, I mean, do you believe that guys come before the women? Who believes that?
I do
it
believe that.
depends.
I
I
do
believe
believe
that,
that.
right? So in talking
It all
about
depends.
No,
No, you don't.
that depends on.
You could get a
on-
squirter.
I mean, it depends on the whole foreplay and everything.
Exactly,
Of course.
No,
exactly.
not at all.
But that's
I
what we
think-
talk about.
I think honestly, and this is for me, I think when a guy gets older, it's going to depend on age and testosterone level.
If she's 18, he's coming in 2 seconds.
I'm telling you,
He ain't even
Testosterone
2 seconds. He
level.
can't even
Once you
get his
get
pants
older
off.
and you get this sexy body like I have, sometimes your testosterone level goes a little lower. I mean, you get older, you get into your 40s. I mean, I'm not going to doubt that, say,
It's like
a young guy
this.
can go over there and knock it out.
You know
But he
that?
says, I'm going to hit that shit.
You know, it's like this.
But you have 5 penises?
18, 20, 30, 40, 50.
He's stuck right here.
I think I'm still at 40, but that doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like that at all.
18, 20, 30, 40, 50.
That's funny.
So there you have
I've seen
it.
that.
We would like y'all's actual response back on what y'all's
That
opinions
was
are,
Mr.
you know?
Jonas's question for
This guy over
this
here.
show. And welcome back again, because he finally decided to disgrace us
Wait
with
a
his
minute.
presence.
His old lady let him have his balls back and
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
Sorry, Nat, again. Excuse me. God, I
Once
gotta
again,
do that.
thank y'all.
Come on, give
for
us your
watching.
input, damn it.
And we would like some more
He
questions.
wants your input.
Yeah,
He wants your input.
yeah.
Anyway, so as always, I want to thank everybody for watching. Sorry we went over a little bit, and I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was.
She was just burping.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Casey for coming back to us. Hopefully he'll stay with us a little while longer. Hope you guys, the people that we answer to, will email you back, or I'll email you back, and hopefully we answered your questions. And this is kind of where I go into the random music, and we'll see you on YouTube.
Peace out.
for.